Alright, welcome back, and so far it's been an hour, I guess, and I took a quick peek at it, and it didn't rise as much as I thought it would, but that's alright. It'll eventually rise when you put it in the oven, so let's just take it out. It's kind of risen a little bit. Still looks a little real doughy. It's really soft too. It's really soft. Really soft. Probably should add another cup of flour, but it's alright. I guess it's too late to do that. Maybe not. But anyways, still doughy, but still very soft too. Very, very soft. Anyways, it is what it is. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and take it and we'll cut it up into smaller pieces, about 12 pieces, and then what we'll do is I'm just going to use this pizza cutter to cut it. That's all I'm going to do. Excuse me, just got to wipe this off a little. It's a little wet. Okay. So in the holster you'll go. For those who are new to my style of video, this is going to be a first-person view, unedited, uncut. And so what you're seeing is basically what I'm doing. Nothing rehearsed, no editing. And wow, that is just really, really sticky. Let me see if I can get it unstuck here a little bit. Some of that. Well, it is what it is. It is what it is. Anyways. Should add another half a cup of flour. That would have made it probably perfect. But oh well. It is what it is, right? Let's see if I can work with it with the gloves. These gloves are a little loose. I would have preferred them to be a little bit more tighter. Anyways, I'm trying to smooth it out, and if you look at it, it looks a little smoother. Looks like I don't need to knead it, and it's still warm. So it has a good opportunity here to really rise up here. There you go. Look at that. Now it's getting smooth. Now it's getting smooth, and it's really soft. It's still a little warm from last time when we put it in. So there we go. Now that looks a lot better, doesn't it? There we go. That looks a lot better. So, anyways, it doesn't really matter because I gotta flatten it out. So I gotta flatten it out. I think I'm gonna have to get a little tighter gloves. These are extra large, which I didn't read the print on it. So, anyways, so then. Let me try to figure out. I guess I'm trying to knead it a little bit now that I got it out. What a great catch. I'm going to do something about this camera. I'm going to have to figure out how to mount it on a little bit better. Hopefully you can see all this as I'm doing it. Anyways, so something right there. Anyways, let's see what we can do. I'm not much of a kneading person, so I'm not gonna knead it that much. I'm just gonna try to see how I can work it a little bit better. Alright, so that's just it. That's how I'm going to work it. Okay. Now, well, let's just do it. I mean, who cares, right? As long as it gets cooked and baked, I mean, that's what really matters. Let's see here. Let's just cut this in half. So I'm going to cut this. I'm going to try to cut in half, but darn it. There we go. I'll cut it in half. So the question is, do I want 12? I guess I want 12. So since I got 12 here, I'm going to make 6 out of here, 6 out of here. And the pan I'm going to be using is I'm going to be using this pan. I tried using the bigger one before, and it's just too big. This pan is actually perfect. Don't know what size it is, so 12 by 8. Okay. Anyways, once you decide to do it, figure it out. You guys can practice a little bit, and you'll get good at it. I know you will. You get really good at it, because you want to. So that's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. Alright, so normally, I'd put a foil on it. You know what, this time I'm going to do something a little different. Maybe, no, I'll just do it the way it's been doing. No reason for me to experiment, especially now. So got another stick of butter here, and all I'm gonna do right here is I'm just gonna butter the pan here. So I'm just gonna butter it up. Butter. Hey, butter. There we go. And that's all I'm gonna do. Just gonna come over here and just. Oh, there's the cat again. I knew it. Just trying to kill me. This cat's always trying to kill me. Just waiting for its opportunity to walk right between my legs as I'm walking and trip me over. Okay, so let's see here. I'm just gonna take this butter and just butter the pan. That's all I'm doing. Just buttering the pan. Just butter it. Just so the bread or the dinner roll doesn't stick. I'm just buttering it. That's all I'm doing. Doesn't really get into the corners too much. There we go. Just buttering it up. Hopefully you're able to see all this. If not, too bad, you missed out. Okay, I'm just buttering it up. That's all I'm doing. Just giving it a good buttering. There we go. I think that's done. You don't need a whole lot. Just make sure you get it on. And then this could be reused. A little bit less, but let's not waste it. Can be reused again. That's for sure. it's being buttered up. Now, so let's see, 1, 2, 3, and then 4 going that way. Maybe, yeah, okay. Well, I'm just going to make 12. Okay. And let's get these guys kind of a little bit squared here. So 2, 3, 2, 4. I need 6, huh? So I actually need 3 from here. And then cut those in half. So 1. What if I need 6? Yeah. Okay. I need to cut this up in 3 pieces here. So here's 1. There's 2. So 3 pieces right here. Try to do the same thing on this side here. You can just do it any way you want. I mean, just be creative, you know. There's nothing wrong with, you know, being creative about how you do things. And you know, working with dinner rolls, almost you're getting to a point where you're getting into like a pastry kind of deal here. So I just need to cut this in half. There we go. Cut that in half. Cut that in half. It's getting a little bit smaller, but that's alright. Cut that in half. And these are going to be little balls, you know? Little dinner roll balls. That's all you're doing. Cut that in half. Yeah, see? Are you starting to see it? Starting to see it? Yes, I know you are. Okay, cut that in half. There you go. Pizza rolling, cutting thing works really good. So, there you go. Here they are. Can you see that? Here they are. So we got 4 by 3. Great. And the thing about this is that, well, just since they're all kind of smoothed out anyway, just have some fun with it. On the bottom, you want to pinch these. I wish I had better gloves. But that's alright. Let's just pinch them. Pinch them closed. There we go. Top a little bit better. Anyways. People don't even care. You know, they just eat it. They just want to know how it tastes. So if it doesn't look that great, don't beat yourself up. Just you know, just have fun with it. Make sure you pinch the bottom, so definitely want to do that. They'll all rise up eventually. So just pinch the bottom. Sorry if you're not seeing this. Sometimes I forget you guys are there. I'm just gonna doze off in la la land. 2, 3, 4. So 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. This pan's still a little too big. I should probably get the smaller one, but we'll see. I already buttered this up, but sometimes, you know, they don't always touch to the edge, but that's alright, because it still comes out good. Still comes out good. It comes out great, actually, you know, what am I talking about? comes out awesome. It's a little small, but that's alright. It's a little bite size. So, you know, you get the point. You know, they still look looking. Roll them into little balls. You know, however way you get good at it. You know, I got these big gloves, so there we go. See? They look like balls. Started looking like little dinner rolls already. They look like little dinner rolls, don't they? Just roll them over, pinch the bottoms, and then you got a dinner roll. And you're kind of working at this point, getting into a little pastry work here, you know? Just getting into a little pastry work. Next thing you know, if you just add a lot more butter, a lot more sugar, and maybe some milk on top of that, and a little bit of eggs in here, I mean, you'll have a good pastry dish here. And a lot of rising. Let this thing rise, I guess. But yeah, I mean, I've noticed that basic ratio of a formula of 4 cups of some flour or some solid material, and then 1.5 to 1 3/4 cups of liquid material, and then your salt and your yeast. Sometimes no yeast, but typically always with some kind of salt. So that's what pastry ratio is kind of seems like it's all about. It's about that, maintaining that ratio or some kind of ratio to make some kind of pastry bread kind of thing. So there you go. You got 12. So let's just transfer them over here. Let's just, I'll just put them there, some random order. Doesn't really matter. And they're going to be rising again in here anyway, so don't feel bad if they don't always touch the edge. Sometimes it doesn't really matter. So hopefully you see that. Just this pan's a little big. I should probably think about just get the smaller pan. Let me see if you. I always think about getting the smaller pan, and yeah, see, if I put it in the smaller pan, it would look a lot better. But what's funny is, if you ever see my bread, I mean, my pizza crust, pizza bread, just regular bread, and this, as far as the ingredient volume, they're essentially the same. But when I make them, they come out, a little bit less than what there is sometimes. So I find that kind of strange sometimes. Anyways, obviously not enough here to reach the edge. Don't worry about it. If you could put these in a little bit, they'll work out good. So let's, and they're kind of heavy. They feel a little heavy, but man, they come out nice and fluffy. Now I'm putting here in the oven, microwave oven, to, let's have you guys look at them. Apologize. Okay, so they don't reach the edge. Not a big deal. If yours doesn't, don't worry about it. This one makes it homemade, right? I probably could have put it in a smaller pan. I keep forgetting about it. I do it and just have it just putting it in here, but I should probably just put it in here, and then maybe they'll look a little fuller, or I could add more stuff. But anyways, I think this is enough anyway. and I put it into a microwave oven just to keep it clean. And excuse the mess. My wife exploded some brisket in here. After she cleaned it, it was really nice, and then she exploded something in here. So, but anyways, I just keep it in there to kind of maintain its temperature. I think up there is, or in there is probably the temperature-wise best place to put it. So I'll just leave it in there for like another hour. So making it completely a 2-hour wait time rise. Unfortunately, I don't think it's going to rise anymore. It is kind of colder than usual tonight. But well, that's just life. So we'll put it in there, and then I'm going to come back, and we'll put it in the oven. And it only takes 10 minutes to bake. So that should be really quick, and it'll come out. So I don't want to, be here for another hour in this video. So I'm just going to cut out, and then we'll start the next episode. And hopefully you'll tune in. Hopefully you'll also subscribe or comment, like, dislike. Engagement is nice. Not that I care, but it's kind of nice to know that somebody's watching and somebody's reacting to it. So, anyways, watch out for the next episode. Click on it if you want to go to it right away. Appreciate it, and thank you very much. We'll see you next time. Bye.